Chapter 1. Jesse opened up a bedroom door, hearing murmuring in the late hours of the night, seeping through the doorframe. His youngest son David was in prayer, kneeling down in a fetal position, clinging on to whispers that still carried the stress in his voice, even though he tried his best to not disturb his father's household in this late night. Jesse stood there for a moment, with the fire-lit candle sending concentrated light that wrestled with the darkness in this late hour, as its beams intercept the face of a youthful countenance, realizing that his young son had not noticed him yet. "David," he finally uttered quietly, but with a voice of concern. David quickly popped up, turning to his father in startled angst. Tears were in his eyes. He smeared the tears across his face, wiping his eyes in a frantic motion with an embarrassed countenance. His father caught him in a vulnerable state. "My apologies, Father. I thought you were asleep." "I was asleep, but I had this feeling that woke me up. This feeling that I should check on you." "Son, why are you crying?" David's position shifted from the vulnerable boy to a look of attentiveness. His eyes were sharp, a dark brown with a hint of mischievous ruggedness that would look through you as he spoke, but not at this moment. He looked at his father with a sense of humility, and his eyes were still damp even though he tried his best to wipe away the moisture. "I was asking God for forgiveness, just like I asked you for forgiveness this morning. Son, you are too emotional at times. What's done is done. Get over it and go to bed." Jesse closed David's door, feeling irritated, heading back to his room to finish his sleep, as the fire-lit candle sketched a giant shadow of him in the hallway walls. He stopped in his tracks, turned back at his son's closed door before reopening it. This time David was in bed. He turned to his father with a confused look. "Is everything okay, Father?" Jesse stood there for a moment thinking, what does God have to do with you being a coward? God cannot fix you with that. I lost 3 sheep in the last 6 months because you allow wild animals to eat them. Jesse noticed the discomfort on David's face, but was unwilling to let up. "I never had any of these problems with your brothers," he said, raising his voice. "And you wonder why I would never allow you to join the great King Saul's military like I allowed your brothers. This fearfulness is something that not even God can fix if you do not know how to fix this cowardly problem for yourself." Jesse closed the door again, shaking his head. The look of an apoplectic posture made his gray beard justified. Jesse climbed in bed, pulling the woolly blankets over his head, rubbing the shoulders of his wife Nitsavet. His wife turned around facing him, pulling the covers back from over his head, locking eyes with her husband. She had a reminiscing beauty. Her skin complexion was as black as the night sky that hovered over them. She still looked like when